Hi, and welcome to training on blocks for teams. I hope you have enjoyed all of the other trainings that you have seen online. So, I will take a few minutes to show you how to insert blocks for teams. Please keep in mind, blocks on teams are just for if you have a conflict of interest with a specific team, meaning your daughter plays there, they just graduated, you work at that school, you have a significant other that works for the program, or anything of that nature. This is not saying, oh, I just don't want to go to that specific school. This is specifically you have a conflict of interest with that party. Okay? If you block out a school purely because you don't want to go there, however, if they play away, that will block you from that game as well. So make sure we only block teams with conflicts of interests. Sites is where you can block if you don't want to go to a specific location. So here we are. I started on my dashboard. We start with all blocks section of Arbiter. Once you've clicked on blocks, you will go ahead and click on teams this time. So you've clicked on our teams, and it'll populate every single team that plays in our schedule for the entire year and a few others that have been in the system for a while. So you will want to make sure you know the name. There should be very few and far between that you have. Remember, it's only conflicts of interest um, that you're really looking for in this specific one. So I'm going to go ahead and make one up. My husband was a teacher at Alvin at Iowa Colony Junior High. So I'm going to go ahead and look up Iowa Colony. In this right hand corner, so it does get a little bit tricky every once in a while to find them. Most of them are even listed mainly by their school district. So if you want to go ahead and look them up, I have got Iowa Colony High School right here, and I will go ahead and click on it, check that box, and then I will check the remaining four boxes along with the junior high, just for the sake of the show. So because I don't want to ref these guys home or away because that would be a conflict of interest, right? So I used this search bar in the top right hand corner to find out who I was looking for. I have now checked all the boxes that apply to that school: freshman, eighth grade, seventh grade, and varsity and junior varsity. Have the option up here to only do home or only do away. You can click apply and make that happen. However, it automatically selects home and away, which is what you want it to do. So once I've selected the ones that apply to me, I will go ahead and press save. Once I have pressed save, I can now clear my team name over here on the right hand corner. Once I've cleared this team name, sometimes you have to press it twice, so just give it a moment. It will then it'll populate back to every single school and team that we have in the system. Notice the ones that I blocked are here at the top. So you can go ahead and check and make sure that all of them are there, that you aren't missing anyone. Okay? You can also type in another team. We can look up Pearlands here. I'll go ahead and look up one of the Pearlands, and I'm going to go ahead and say that I have a conflict of interest with Pearland East Junior High. So I'll go ahead and take all of those and tell myself, yep, it's home and away. I'm going to save it to make sure it's saved for it. Remember, we're currently still just in the Pearland section, so it's only going to show those guys. We're going to clear our team name and filter. We're going to press it twice. And then it's going to show everybody in yellow are the individuals that I have blocked. So once I've done that, I'll go ahead and press exit right here. Exit out. And then just so you can confirm, you'll go back to the team section. And that team section will show you all, I think, 12 schools that I did block and the date that I did this on. So for my sake, I am not actually going to block these schools. So I'm going to go ahead and uncheck all of these boxes. Once I've unchecked all these boxes, the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and, we're in this right hand corner, press save. So it'll erase them. And as you can tell, none of them are in yellow to indicate that I have them blocked. And I will go ahead and press save. which will clear all of those teams of that. And that is all that you need for blocking teams. Remember, this is only if you have a conflict of interest. If there's a specific site you don't want to go to, that's in a different training. However, this one is for team blocking only, and I look forward to seeing you in another training soon.